Good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome back to Raw Autism Perspective, courtesy of Perfectly Puzzled Foundation. Today we have a different episode that we bring into you, which is Raw Autism Perspective Sports. Being that my name is Coach Ed, I think it's a good topic to talk about autism in sports, especially for parents who feel like their child can't play sports. For you parents that's out there, I'm letting you know, as a coach for over 30 years, attack what your child is doing, whether it be swimming, whether it be go-karting, whether it be playing basketball, whether it be football, baseball, whatever your child is attacking and wants to do, attack it with them and learn about what they want to do so you have some expertise on how to help them along the way, along with the coach, because it's all a team sport. Between you, the coach, and your child, it's all a team. So you want to be educated, you want to be smart about whatever your child is doing in athletics. You might have a child that want to be doing gymnastics. Take a gymnastics class with them. You never know. You might be more lumber than what you think. You might have a child, like I say, that want to, what if your child want to do mixed martial arts, right? Don't be afraid to allow your child who is autistic or even has ADHD. Do not be afraid to allow your child to participate in mixed martial arts or just martial arts in general. It actually will help and actually teach them patience, uh, guidance, and on how to manipulate the mind and move in certain ways to where they understand not to do certain things to people. Because we want to make sure we are allowing our children to be children, no matter if they are normal or have a learning disability. So parents, big brothers, uncles, aunties, grandparents, whoever, guardians, because you do have guardians who are taking care of children too. Don't be afraid of allowing your child to play sports. If you ain't paid attention to previous episodes, I did an episode speaking about me coaching kids who are autistic, which I have been doing for a long time, especially kids with ADHD. And it's not, I don't really feel like it's a problem. Like I said before, I coach kids all the same. I don't have no type of way on how to coach a kid differently from other kids. I explain it the same way. And every time I coach, just because your child may be normal, people learn differently. So as a coach, you have to pay attention to each child that you're coaching. For people who coach basketball, people who coach baseball, people who coach tennis, golf, volleyball, those are all sports where you have less children, less players that you have to deal with, opposed to a football team where you have over 30 personalities that you have to deal with on top of the quote unquote normal people and your children who have ADHD or autism. So at the same token, out of 50 kids on a football team, you may have 20 kids that have ADHD. You may have about 5 to 7 kids who are autistic. But then again, who knows who's autistic? It's a lot of normal children who are playing sports right now that their parents feel they are normal but are autistic. Parents, don't be afraid to find out if your child is autistic. Don't be afraid to find out if you may be autistic. It's not a problem. It's just a simple learning disability that some people have and some people don't. It's a lot of adults living today who are walking around not knowing that they may have be autistic. So, as a coach, I'm telling y'all, It is okay to allow your child, to allow your teen, as a parent, allow yourself to get tested for whether or not you could be autistic. You may just have a little slight learning disability where all you need is a little help. So don't be afraid. But back to these sports. For y'all LA Rams fans, see y'all won. For you LA Charger fans, y'all beat my Raiders, man. But we got to see y'all again. Anywho, on Raw Autism Perspective this week, we're going to highlight a young man named Armani Williams. Armani Williams is an African American young man who is a NASCAR driver. He's a professional NASCAR driver who is autistic. You guys should go ahead and read up on Armani Williams. And I feel like each week we should have an episode on highlighting autistic and autism in sports, ADHD in sports. It's a lot of children who I've coached, just like Armani Williams, who are professionals now. And they might not be professionals in sports, but they have professional jobs. They have careers. So no matter what your child has been going through from birth to now, still have hope, still have some positive thoughts about your child being successful, because it's possible. It's possible for anyone to be successful. You can be normal, autistic, have ADHD. Playing sports will help your child have core values, have morals, have respect, learn responsibility, have a feeling of being part of something, togetherness. And if he's being coached by the right coach, he also will have somebody for the rest of their lives. I'm in my kids' lives forever. Any of my kids I've coached can always call Coach Ed. And you got to be that way. You want to be that mentor. You want to be that father figure sometimes, because a lot of us coaches don't get the limelight we supposed to receive. And I say supposed to receive because we have the kids longer than a lot of people do in the educational system. Us as coaches, we be with the kids more than the teachers do. Yes, the kids go to what, 6 classes? And they in class for about 50 minutes. But at the end of the day, it's called student athlete. So we enforce them to go to class as coaches, not just because we want them to be on the team, but because it's called student athlete. So going back to being a coach and your child being autistic in sports, Armani Williams has proven as a professional NASCAR driver that anything is possible. Anything is possible. There's many other athletes who are autistic, and we're going to highlight them every chance we get. But this week is for Armani Williams because, one, he was a young man diagnosed young, and his parents fought hard to attack what he loved doing. His dad used to take him to go-kart races. They bought him a go-kart, allow him to see tracks. So no matter if your child is autistic or not, attack what your child is doing. If your child want to play sports, allow your child to play the sport they want to play. Because all you're doing is taking away from what your child really want to do. And what you're doing is seeing what you want to do for your child, not understanding that your child has wants and needs for themselves. Just because they're autistic or may have some little ADHD doesn't mean they don't have wants that they want to achieve. So start attacking what you see your child doing. Your child is, especially when they're early diagnosed, and you can get all the education that you need to help your child in that sport that they want to do, especially when they diagnose young. Start attacking it. So as they get older, they start seeing, okay, yeah, I could do this, just as Armani Williams' parents did. They attacked everything, and I'm gonna keep saying attack, attack, attack everything your child is doing. They did it so well to where he became a professional NASCAR driver. And I mean, when I read this story, I started crying, you know, and it's touching. It's very touching to be a child dealing with disabilities, wanting to do other activities that you see other children doing, but you can't. But then it's something that you found that you love doing, and your parents and your support system around you is so beautiful that you become a professional athlete. Not a basketball player, not a baseball player, not a track star, not a football player, but a NASCAR driver. And by the way, he's African American. It's not many African American NASCAR drivers as it is. So to be African American and be a NASCAR driver is an accomplishment for a lot of youth out here that's quote unquote even normal. Always follow your dreams. And parents, attack your children's dreams. So this is Raw Autism Perspective, and I am Coach Ed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You want to be on the show? DM us, send us a message. We welcome everyone. Y'all take care.